Mini Cubby has arrived. We did some play testing with it. Passed the play testing. Overall, what you kind of expect out of a mini yo-yo. I think I do enjoy the D-bearing on it, where we have a comparable size in the Mini Banshee. The Covey plays a good bit different from that bearing swap, and then we also went lighter again by almost 5 grams. I am going to add back on a gram or two for the final version, but we went smaller bearing and lighter to really get it that mini feel. But as you saw with the play testing, it still has enough spin time, even in the raw version, to do tricks, combos. Gap needs tightened up slightly, was a little bit slippy on some binds. But other than that, I was really happy with the way it plays, the way it feels in the hand. It has the comparable look to the Covenant, but it's slightly different. You'll see the step is a little more pronounced, and that's just kind of to get to weighting correct in a smaller package. And then it's a little bit wider than, so the diameter came down a substantial amount, almost like 10 millimeters, where the width only came down like 3 or 4. So it didn't come down exactly in the same proportion. That's just because the width helps give the yo-yo more rim weight on something like this and better playability than a full mini. So I still want it to be a mini, but a very playable mini. That's the goal here. So you'll be able to tell it's a mini, especially from that side angle. It shows like Covenant big time. And the rims do look beefier, but that's just because we have that smaller body to work with. And something that small, you really need to focus getting the weight as far out as possible to make it usable weight. So that's it. That's the Mini Covey. This Mini Covey, if you haven't been following along, is the Mini Banshee came back with the spikes were a little bit too sharp, so we're giving those people that got a Mini Banshee wide, the chance to get a Mini Covey at a discounted rate. I'll be sending emails directly out to them early next week. This week, we're going to focus on picking the colors the end of this week. So there's going to be a poll on the Nation and a poll on the Patreon page. So if you're not on the Facebook page or Patreon, you can comment in here, and if I see your comment that's something that I didn't see or didn't list on the poll, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not just going to go with the most votes. I'm just going to see what everybody thinks and then kind of do what I think gives a fair representation of 3 or 4 colors across the range, so everybody will have something that they want to pick from. And then I'll send out the specs, final photos, and color options out to those emails, and everybody can get their pre-order in for those. I'm excited for you guys to get another mini in the batch. Hopefully you do appreciate the process. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same place.